Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be playing the 𝘾𝙧𝙚𝙙𝙨 Valentine's Day update, as well as testing out the new Game Pass and seeing whether it is worth buying. But before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications so you never miss a video, because we are on the road to hitting 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I will also be doing some giveaways as well, so if you want a chance to win free VIP or other Game Passes, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so before I really get into everything in this video, I wanted to say that everybody's farming routine is different. I played this update where I did basically one half without the Game Pass. So I played, I think, on Saturday and Sunday. So part of this recording is without the Game Pass and part of this recording is with the Game Pass, just so I could see, like, you know, for the first time, like how much cash I was getting versus like having the Game Pass on a day where the update wasn't available anymore. So I wanted to see like how much I could actually collect since I wasn't really farming during this update. So I just wanted to get that out there. Half of the recording is with the Game Pass for free and half of it is with the Game Pass that I spent with my own money, if that makes sense. I'm sorry if it's confusing. Okay, so for the pros, I only had to play about maybe 5 rounds and I was already almost at 1,000 DTI cash, which I was honestly shocked with because I haven't really played during the update, the mini update on Saturday. So I didn't really know how much cash I would be getting, or I wasn't really paying attention, but already I was getting a lot of cash really quickly, and I don't farm a lot in this game at all. You guys could see I only have like 4,000 stars. I don't farm a lot in this game. So being able to have so much like cash in just such a short time, it honestly made me like really happy because I don't farm a lot, 1. 2, I don't have any of the Valentine's Day items, and at the end of the video, unfortunately, one of my recordings got lost because of storage space, so I couldn't show the part where I ended up having like 4,000 DTI cash in 2 hours, which is honestly insane. It would have taken me much longer without the Game Pass. So as for like the amount of cash I collected, I did end up collecting a lot. Now I honestly think that this Game Pass would be like really good if the developers continue to make it so that the players have to spend money to get some of the items. Like, you know how in this update they added like the makeup and the patterns to the shop? This Game Pass would be useful for that. So if they plan to do that again, and I have a feeling they might, maybe for like the summer update, who knows, but if they have a plan to do that again, I definitely think that this Game Pass would be worth it, because already I was collecting so much. Like you guys see, I just hit 1,000 DTI cash, so it was definitely a lot. And then I went into free-to-play mode, and that's when I started collecting even more. And I wasn't even paying attention. Like, I was just so focused on collecting the cash and looking at the amount of money that I was collecting. And as you guys can see, like, if you're looking at the cash at the top, I'm already almost at 1,600. And then I started doing the So Julia pose around the map, and that really helped because it made it so much easier to just fly around the map and get everything, plus the walk speed Game Pass, which made it just so much faster. So yeah, like already I was playing in free-to-play mode and I ended up getting like almost, I think, 2,000 DTI cash. I'm not exactly sure, but you guys can see those numbers are flying. So those are like the pros, honestly, for me when it came to this update. Then after that, I went to a private server. I went to a different 𝘾𝙧𝙚𝙚𝙨 server, but I think, yeah, this is one of my friend's private servers. So I ended up being in a private server, and that's when I was really able to collect as much cash as I wanted to without any like other players taking, you know, the cash from the map. It made it a lot easier and faster. You guys could already see from the top that I was collecting so much in such a short time. I think I played about 5 rounds before going to a free-to-play server, doing this for like 20 minutes, and then going to a VIP server, not a VIP server, a private server, and doing the same thing in free-to-play mode. And honestly, it made everything so much faster and easier. Like, I think I spent maybe 30 minutes, or I'm not exactly sure, in real time, but I think I spent like maybe 20, 30. I'm not gonna say I spent like 20 minutes and I got, you know, let's say 1,000 DTI cash in 20 minutes. I'm not gonna say that because I don't think that sounds realistic. So I'm gonna say like maybe it took me like around 25 to 30 to get the amount of cash that I needed. So already I was able to get so much. So those are like the pros. Like if you have a private server or if you want to go into free to play mode with this Game Pass, it just makes everything so easier. Like I literally could sit down in my friend's private server all day and farm. Like it was so addicting and it was so much fun. Like literally just like sliding around the map, like with the double speed Game Pass and the walk speed. It was so much fun. So I definitely think that it was worth it, that and the walk speed Game Pass, because it just made everything so much more faster. As for the cons, there's not much that I could say for the cons, honestly. I guess like I don't know, because it really depends on like, you know, if you're somebody who plays this game a lot. Like everybody's farming routine is different. But for the cons, for the amount of money that I collected, I feel like I would have liked just a little bit more. Yes, the Game Pass is extremely cheap. Like it's less than $5, I think. I think it's like $3.99 or something. I don't know. It's not that expensive. So for that amount, it's really good. I've seen games that charge like, you know, 4,000, not 4,000, but they would charge like 600, 700 to 1,000 just for, you know, a basic Game Pass. So I definitely think that that was also something that was worth it. But for the amount of cash I collected in 2 hours, 3 hours of playing, and that includes going to public, private, free-to-play mode, I would have liked to collect a lot more than what I've collected. I feel like, you know, yes, 3,000 is a huge difference in what I've collected before, but honestly, not for the amount of money, because it's not that expensive. I honestly hope in the future though, since it wasn't that much, I hope that they raise the amount of cash that you can collect, or they add like maybe a ×4 multiplier Game Pass or whatever. That would be nice, because I feel like, yes, it was great, but you know, for the amount that you have to have for this update, like they have like new poses, they have a new dress, the Sabrina dress, they have the patterns, they have the makeup, and you have to spend cash to get that. And if you're on like a time schedule, like if this update, I don't know when they said the update's gonna end, but I'd like to guess that the spring update or Easter update's gonna come really soon. Like the next, I guess, season is spring. Like yes, it's still winter, but the next season is spring, and I guess the next holiday after this one, after Valentine's Day, is going to be Easter/Christmas. I mean, why did I say Christmas? The next holiday is supposed to be like Easter and spring, so I'm guessing that then I don't know. For this like big update, I'd hope that they add like a little bit, you know, more money. Maybe they'll increase the amount of money we can get. I know each amount is different, but it would be really nice for the amount of like stuff that we have to buy in the shop, if they could either A, make it cheaper, or B, increase the amount of DTI cash we have. Now here's the other thing. If they do that, it's going to be a lot more, I guess I wouldn't say difficult, because they did say something, I know they meant it as a joke, but there was a post that one of them made talking about if they added like more items to the game, made them all like 15k or something like that, if they increase the price of some of the items. I'm very happy that some of them don't cost a lot, because I feel like in order for them to add like more items into the shop, they'd have to increase the amount of money that we can collect, because despite the fact that I had the Game Pass and I spent money on it, I still would have liked to collect a little bit more. But obviously that's not something the devs can control. It really depends on how much you're farming, how long you're farming, what your farming routine is. So that's why I said like I can't really tell everybody like the best cons. These were my personal cons. So if you are somebody who, you know, farms all the time and has like a lot of stars in Dress to Impress, then this Game Pass is for you. But if you want like all of the things in the shop, it's gonna take a long time. So is the Game Pass worth it? Yes, but also like you're gonna have to sit and actually farm and spend a lot of time trying to get all of the items. It's not just going to be something that's going to come quick. You actually have to sit down and farm and play the game in order to get the amount of cash you need. So I wanted to let you guys know that now, just in case anybody goes and spends a lot of money on the Game Pass and doesn't know why they're not collecting a lot of cash still. It's going to take a lot of time and you really need to be dedicated to it. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I hope that this video was a little bit helpful. I know it can be a little bit confusing sometimes in explaining things, but I hope I got the right message across. If I did, comment down below if you found this helpful or whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone!